Okay, I'm joined by David Rutherford in a sunny Belfast day. It's the first time you've seen the sun in Belfast, David?
Yeah, no, I've played 3 months here. I don't think I saw it once, so this is nice.
You're only back in town for a few days. What's the situation? You're only here for, I think it's 2 or 3 days so far?
Yeah, no, I'm actually kind of en route to Barcelona to go to the F1 Grand Prix. So I was lucky enough. I'm heading out there with my sponsor, the Belfast Bacon Company, Paul there. So can't really complain about life these days, you know. So Bryan Adams concert tonight, and then we head to Barcelona tomorrow morning.
Plenty to do, and obviously a long way from Vancouver to just go attend those couple of events.
Yeah, no, it is, but it's like I said, it's kind of weird having my off season for once. I'm not playing till June, like in North America. So it's something I've been able to travel a little bit more and kind of see some cultures and whatnot. But it was definitely nice knowing that I was re-signing here to get a chance to stop in here and see everyone before I take off tomorrow.
Just touching on the re-signing, it's fantastic to have you back. At tail end of last season, 22 games, 5 goals, 13 assists. How did it go for you?
Yeah, no, it's I'd like to be a little bit more productive on the ice for sure, but I think the transfer over was nice. I didn't really know what to expect when I came to Belfast, to be honest with you. But it was just awesome. It made it so easy for me to re-sign quickly. It was kind of harder waiting to tell people that I'd re-signed, but that's kind of how it works sometimes in hockey. My heart was in Belfast. This is where I wanted to be. There really wasn't much to negotiate. So even though it may have seemed like it took a while, it really didn't. I had an idea that I wanted to be here, and I let Thorts know that I wanted to be here. Wally know, and we made it work. So. I'm excited. We only got like 100 days till next season, but who's counting, right? So it's something I'm looking forward to.
We had the opening on Monday evening at the SSA Arena season ticket holders event, and a big crowd turned up. Your name was called out, and there was quite a big cheer as well. But you have some other guys coming back with you. Matt Nickerson's coming back. You've got Adam Keefe, Mark Garside, Boxall, Benedict, Forney and Demarais. It's a good start for a good looking for next season.
Absolutely. I feel like our core was really good last year. We underachieved in our opinion. You know, like I said in a lot of other interviews, it felt like a year of missed opportunities. But it's in the past now. You know, guys are all in the gym doing the things they need to get in better shape to have a more productive year next year. So it's even though it's the off season, there's a lot of work to be done, and I think guys are putting in the work.
What's your targets for next season?
Evidently, win championships. That's it. That's individual success you want, but at the end of the day, I want to win championships. And for me, getting in the best possible shape I can this summer is the start for it, because the better shape you're in, the more you can produce on the ice, and that's something I want to have more of an impact next year. So I had my feeling out period last year. Now it's a chance really to put a stamp on hockey for me in the UK, and hopefully we can win a couple cups.
You watching any of the Stanley Cup at the minute?
Almost every game. So yeah, you'll find me normally at home watching it every night. So it's kind of a little easier for me being on the west coast of Canada. You know, I get the early game and then the 7 o'clock game. So I was saying last night, just sitting here, I had to turn on the TV at 3:30 in the morning. A little bit jet lagged, but just to watch the OT for Pittsburgh and Washington. So it was it's something like you kind of miss it sometimes when you're here with the hockey and the NHL back there, but being home, I've really enjoyed the playoffs so far.
Obviously, you've touched on it's just about 100 days at the start of the season. It sort of drags in, and I know you guys are your physical plans for getting ready for next season. How long you take off, and then how long what's your plan to get back in and back on ice again?
Yeah, I kind of got after it pretty quick after I got home. You know, it's just something I wanted to gauge it, like work hard for 4 weeks so that I was back home, and then come here, do this little trip out, kind of reset again, and then get back and continue to work. For me, I'm going to end up doing a lot of yoga this summer and whatnot, and a lot of explosive training. That's kind of what the regimen for me is. I want to cut about 10 to 15 pounds, just because I honestly wasn't prepared as much as I should have been last year coming into Edinburgh, and then it just definitely haggard me, I felt like, on the ice. So ideally, I want to get faster, stronger, quicker. That's my goal, and I know I'm in the right process right now to do that.
The EIHL this season for a fan like myself and the other Belfast Giants fans was fantastic. It went down basically the week before the last season anyway. What's your thoughts on the way the EIHL for your first season in both Edinburgh and Belfast went?
I definitely underestimated it. I can say that for sure. Fitness wise, and then how I figured the league would be at first, I definitely underestimated it. it was way better than I anticipated. And you look, it was like a race all the way to the finish. So, if a couple breaks would have gone certain ways, I think we would have ended up with a cup. But that's just the way it worked. There's no regrets in that now. Only hopefully learning from those mistakes. And I think the league's only going to get better. With players wanting to come over here and whatnot. Even with the pound being quite high for Canadians and Americans, it makes guys more incentive to come over here as well. So for anyone that doesn't really know about the EIHL, especially when I talk back home in Canada about it, I think most people are like, oh, well, hockey in the UK, is it even big? And I'm just like, man, they're more passionate here than I see in a lot of cities in Canada. So it's something that I've really liked, and just playing here in Belfast, the fan base has been tremendous. They've definitely been a welcome for me, and that's why it made it feel like home pretty quick here, and that's why I was happy to come back instantly.